after our first pitch of the evening session. Williams with a ground ball back through the box. She ended game one with a homer, and she begins game two with a single.
Brisky's going to split the zone.
Struck out 4, walked 1, 6 hits, 2 earned, and 3 1/3. Maya Davis slaps one into the ground. For you early, if you're looking for signs of what will be a different Jocelyn Brisky, is it all about that drop ball?
Yeah.
Maya Davis in the opener was 0 for 3. Struck out looking in the first on a Brisky drop ball. And Davis into left field here. Audrey Vandegrift on to make the catch for the...
Just a couple of hours ago.
Allred smokes one off the glove of the shortstop, Salem Hawkins, and another hard-hit ball.
That being said, if they're going to barrel her up like this, then the edge is going to go to Texas Tech all day long. Or already in this inning, she has to find the corners with that drop ball and find a way to get it to wiggle down. Jackie Liss for the newcomers. Texas Tech, one of the best offenses in the history of the sport this season. 2-strike pitch on Liss. Struck her out swinging. Brisky with her first K. 2-run homer in the 5th. The ball that just eluded Audrey Vandegrift's glove at the left field wall. A little soft ground ball here. Hawkins charges, makes the play. 39. Terry starts the game in left field. Likely Jerry Glasgow will use both in the circle again. Jenna Young with a soft ground ball to Jackie Liss for a ground out to start the... Full aggressive windup and arm circle and leg drive where an Alabama hitter cannot pick it up in her motion.
The at-bats were not bad in game one for...
Pitch here.
Did that graze the knuckles to the hand?
Yeah.
Of a foul tip, strike 3. What are you seeing when you look at these replays? A really odd play.
Yeah.
If that was... Alabama probably needs more from some critical bats in this game, and Papillo did have an infield single in the 7th in game 1. 1-2 from Kennedy, looking for a 1-2-3 first. And she has got it.
Put in the work a little bit more. It's just incredible the turnaround that Jocelyn Brisky has had from last year to this year, and an award that is an opponent's just hitting 170 off of her.
Goes back after Burns, who grounded it, she thinks, off of herself. Rule it off her foot, though we heard her ask Burns, and it clearly hit her toe. It'll still be 1-2 on Burns, who's the designated player in game 2. Caught for the first few innings of game 1. Burns one hit at the World Series. It was a home run in the 2nd inning yesterday in the 8-7 win over UCLA, a 9-inning affair. And another 1-2. Fabulous, fabulous fall. A perfect start to the year. She has really never hit a rough patch this season. Burns, fair ball, not off her foot, and she's out. What a play by Taylor. In the circle, she started game 1 through 4 1/3 innings, 70 pitches, allowed 3 runs. 2-0 for Terry. That's ripped past second base. A torpedo of a base hit for Terry.
She is swinging hard on a pitch that is belt high, not letting it get past her in a hitter's count.
Remember, Brisky had not allowed a hit with a runner in scoring position in the whole NCAA tournament. Strikes out swinging here, though, and that's 2 Ks for Brisky.
You asked me what to look for. It's being able to work this right at the knees on the inner half to lefties. He gets a swing and miss to Tony on the drop ball and bounces right back.
346, 1,074 OPS, and the number's even better in her 3rd season in college. First at Texas Tech. Ball. Trying to get out of 2 scoreless innings. Quiroga, a very high fly ball down the line, and ground ball over to second base. That will do it for a scoreless 2nd. Appearances at the World Series. out of 30 seasons for the program and take more than half of their seasons. Giles muscles one to shortstop for out number one, and the fans waiting to get back. And they and Texas Tech are both one win away.
Became the first SEC team to win a national championship, because then Florida did it in 14 and 15 action.
Strike three right down the middle. Anna Roman is frozen.
Quiroga is set up on the outside corner, and where this pitch ends up, that is a Quiroga reach back over the heart of the plate to get that. That is right down.
5 out of 6 first pitch strikes for Kennedy. You need to be efficient. 2 strikes on Vandegrift. Ball. A dribbler down to first will end a perfect second. Kennedy has been efficient her junior year. Leading off the third against Jocelyn Brisky. Williams flies one into the gap and left center field for a hit. Vandegrift cuts it off. Final Monday.
She's been locked in.
Davis hoping to extend her last 2 here at Texas Tech. Up and in. Where did it get her? The bat or the batter? It's a hit by pitch.
Trying to pull her barrel back out of the way when she just hit her hand. Yep. Standing that he can advance these runners 60 feet and have a couple of opportunities with 2 runners in scoring position.
Being put on the SEC Pitcher of the Year, Brisky, early. Allred waits back and lashes one foul. Great speed around with Williams and Davis. Allred fists one over to the left side and caught by the shortstop Hawkins. Jackie Liss a strikeout in the first. Down the line and foul against Liberty. That's 3 times on the year. Texas Tech has done it in both games tonight. Now 4 hits, 5 base runners, looking for the breakthrough. 21 home runs for Liss, 45 walks, a team high on base percentage. 3 years at Southern Illinois, 1 year at Texas Tech, but she goes down, swinging for a second time tonight.
Find the strike zone with Liss. She has such a good eye. You have to challenge her over the heart of the plate, and Brisky did. Rise ball.
From pretty much pitch 1, this has been ball.
Brisky has been in the NCAA tournament, and how well Texas Tech saw her in game 1, chased her early. She had a couple of...
We'll see if she can against Panel. 2 on, 2 out. Panel, fly ball, shallow right field, and after the meeting at the mound for Murph,
still been able to win games on her own.
Ambry Taylor off the end of the bat to second as we go down to Alyssa. She had. Salem Hawkins forcefully into center, and Hawkins out of the 8th spot is Louisiana Raging Cajuns joined him. Kristen White back to Kennedy in the circle, and she gets the lead out at second.
And something else that just stood out to me over the last couple of days of watching Nyjah on this stage, guys, was last night when Caitlin Terry was in the circle and Nyjah was standing at first base. I'm sitting down and I could hear her cheering so loudly for her teammate from here. And Jerry said that she...
Start. High to Jenna Young. There goes White, and the throw right into the runner.
Well, and this throw almost hits Nyjah. Look at her duck, and then she fell, thinking that that throw was coming anyway. But collision there at second with Mia Williams trying to go for that ball and clear obstruction there. But that was a close call with the throw.
But a thrilling day. 1-1 to Young. White, the runner at second. Young into center. Davis comes on to make the catch. 9 of 10 first pitch strikes, retired 9 of 10 hitters. Bumper 9 with runners on base. Here's a deep drive by Burns. No half swing there. Texas Tech fires the first volley in this winner-take-all semi. Message delivered, message received.
That's what you love, to that message, and your team responds like Jazzy Burns. Home run at the Women's College World Series, her only 2 hits in life, and that swing by Burns.
Caitlin Terry goes after the next pitch and grounds it out to second. Brisky had worked around so many jams. The first pitch of the fourth inning, the first pitch after that fiery pitches, 3 of them put in play or out of play. Aggressive swings and a 1-0 Texas Tech lead. Wanted to be a national champion. Make no mistake, this was a team constructed. Career has been all that she needs. Quiroga into left field, got under it. But
To break up this shutout game, and Jazzy Burns gets her 19th home run and answers her coach's call.
Pillow and Giles are up. And what has been the way Nija's pitching, the way Texas Tech has pressured Jocelyn Brisky, Super Regionals. All her teammates hugged her. He said 1 week doesn't define you. In the first World Series game, she hit the game-winning 3-run homer. Waits back on this pitch, but only as far as medium left center. The Pillow over to second base, another quick out.
Start the day, game 1 of 4. She got the start for Texas.
For the title, it was a 1-game championship. UCLA and Cal 2003 and 04. 2-0 to Marley Giles, Texas. As of course was last year's. Off to a good start this year. This ball awkwardly off her bat, and it will be an out. At the 7th, Williams won it on the 4th pitch in the bottom of the 7th. The winner to the championship finals in Texas. The loser's season is over. Ground ball down to third. Amber Taylor throws out Mia Williams.
Ground ball out pretty quickly.
Here's Maya Davis. In softball history, 4th most runs in a single season. That ball is foul. And they have Nigel Kennedy in the circle, working on a 1-hitter with line pass to first baseman Wells. Davis has a base hit, trying to make it 2, and she will.
And she is so fast, so quick twitch. This is a pitcher's count pitch that is down, and Maya Davis is looking to hit with 2 strikes. She sees that go down the line. Absolutely knows that's going to be extra bases besides a home.
Out Maya Davis in it. 2 strikes, 2 changeups now to Lauren Allred. Allred back to Brisky. Never looked at Davis. Went to first for the second out. On a list, Brisky has struck her out twice in the game. Tech was 4 for 10 with 2 outs in game 1. 4 of their 5 runs came 2 outs. Ground ball hit to shortstop. Hawkins to first. Brisky gets out of it again. Salyn Hawkins had a 1-out single in the 3rd. Marley Giles a 2-out walk in the 4th. That's it.
And the scouting report on her, not as much with her rise, not as much with her curve on the inner half. She stays on the arm side.
And with a changeup, and there's the 4th strikeout. First one since the 2nd inning for Nyjah.
Worried about 70-72, and you want to beat it, and then she beats you with.
The last couple of games we've been on pitching change watch. When Jerry Glasgow is going to make the move. Really thought about Caitlin Terry in this game. It's been all Nyjah all the time. For a moment like this. Strike 3 for Taylor. Back-to-back punch-outs.
A rise ball with a little bit of curve to it as well. She gets underneath this pitch, swing and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts in this 5th.
Years was trailing by 1, up by 1, or tied.
So many close games.
Nyjah Kennedy. Fight here by Hawkins. 2nd-year shortstop, transfer from Mississippi State. Has not homered since February. Contact hitter, good defender, Patrick Murphy.
To not have him go to that is to pitch like how Nyjah is pitching here.
Down to first base and lists of what would happen if Texas Tech wins today. Line to the left, Taylor Panel drops in a hit. Panel can really run here. She'll hold it first as the new left fielder, Lauren Johnson, gets it in. 6 innings for Texas Tech. They've got a hit in all 6 off Jocelyn Brisky.
Well, if you're Texas Tech, you really like some
Teams who came out of the losers bracket have won twice. The 2 teams with a loss have won both games to face off for the championship. 2-2 from Brisky. Poke to the right side. Base hit, Burns. Paddle will stop at second.
piece of hitting here by Burns with 2 strikes. Goes out and gets this, protects, would not want to go down looking, so she just shortens up her swing, sends it the other way. That was...
Alabama's going to bring in Vic Moten. 8 hits against Jocelyn Brisky, but true to form, did not walk a batter. As Tech hardly ever bunts. You wonder if they would, the way Kennedy's pitching. And she squares around. Not often you'd bunt with a .442 hitter. 2-2. Grounded back to her, knocks it down, goes to third, and gets the outs. A little.
That ground ball got her quickly. 1 hop right to her glove, and then she bobbled it. Lots of speed in this Texas Tech team. So
Tony, the only player on the roster to start her career at Texas Tech. In her 2nd trip to the World Series, elevates the ball to center. White is underneath it. Garcia, the pinch runner, tags, and she is safe at third. Here in the 9 spot for Quiroga.
runners in scoring position. Alabama on the other side 0 for 1. They've just had 1 opportunity against Kennedy tonight, but
and 2 to Desiree Spearman. In the air to right center field. Kristen White with a call. Makes the catch. Us dummy announcers, we don't do any of that hard stuff. Video operators. Kristen White slaps the ball to shortstop. And White is just barely out of first. Tony point soon.
I would say yes.
A start now by a Texas Tech pitcher in the NCAA tournament. 200 pitches in 3 games. And it's a changeup. And it's a dandy.
She didn't want whatever was called. She wanted the changeup. She shook to get to this pitch. It's the pitch that us talking about. She fools Jenna Young. She sells.
Looking for a spark. Wells deep to left. Down the line. It is foul. And she hit her. Kennedy jams one to the left hand of Wells on the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Trying to go up and in with that rise ball following the changeup, and hits her on that wrist. Brooke Wells is going to leave the Women's College World Series whenever.
The 91st pitch of game 2 for Nyjah Kennedy. Popped up. 3rd base side, on to the 7th we go. Alabama fans may be conjuring up some haunting visions of semifinals in the not too distant past. Off the end of the bat, Davis down to first, skips away from Abby Dukeshire. Nine hits for Tech. Texas Tech has a hit in all 7 innings in this game. That made her uncomfortable. Up the middle, a base hit for Allred. Davis speeding her way to third, and a huge second run is about to score. Thrown away by White. A critical error for Alabama. A sick mistake.
And Kristen White should not have made this throw to third. The throw should go to 2. Davis is clearly going to make it. You want to keep another runner out of scoring position with the...
Just the third hit in this game for Tech with runners on base. 3 for 16. Already has the active lead in hits, steals, and games played. Allred and Davis. They were not the high-profile. Ball for to Liz. 3 straight base runners in the 7th. In the dirt. Great stop by Giles, who's been magnificent back there. 3-0 for Panel. Ball. 4-pitch walk loads the bases. No walks in the game for Texas Tech until the last 2 hitters. Jazzy Burns shaking off a slow start to the World Series, delivering her best with Tech's backs to the walls. Finds the finishing touch.
Next best thing beside a double play is a strikeout in this situation. And hanging that outside corner by Vic Moten. Attacks that outside corner.
Tech now 0 for 7 with a walk with the bases loaded at the World Series. Terry looking for their first bases loaded hit. Ground ball to shortstop. Hawkins to first. A 2-run lead for Nigeri Kennedy facing Marley Giles, who checks her swing on a first pitch pop-up for out number 1. And a rolling right back to Nyjah. Throw to first, 1 out to get. Some folks may scoff at the idea of Texas Tech being a resilient team. Time and again this postseason. And they have 1 more strike to get. Grounded fair inside the bag. Vandegrift going for 2. And she is safe.
And if you have a strike left and out left, you have an opportunity.
156th pitch of the day. Line to right field. Allred's there. Texas Tech and Texas are set for a rematch. The Red Raiders. They lose both times. Their first title since 2012. Alabama's second straight trip to the semifinals, where they were the 2-0 team in 2021 and 2008. But Nigeri Kennedy delivers one of the most amazing performances on this stage, on this Oklahoma dirt, and a career that will end in the championship finals. You know,